Hey everybody, we're back. Today is Technique Tuesday. I want to help you get better at your back row. But what we want to focus on is how do we actually get the weight to move? Because the weight is in front of the body. Most often, the mistake people are making is they're grabbing the weight out front and they are pulling it with the arms. What you want to do, and the moment you're going to change everything, is when you begin the pull with your back. So let me explain more about that as I demonstrate some of the movements right now. Okay, so you'll see there's elevation of the shoulder blades and then there's depression of the shoulder blades. Practice this a couple times. Drop the shoulder blades down with arms fully extended. Now you'll feel your back engage. Once you've got the shoulders down, squeeze the blades back together without pulling the arms in. Notice you can actually contract right here. Again, pull back between the shoulder blades without using the arms. And you can feel your back contraction lead the way. So again, let's take another look at it. With a better view here, you can see the shoulder blades are down and squeezing back. Then we add the elbows for extra depth. Let's try it again. Arms fully extended. You'll notice as you let it out, the back widens and lowers the weight. So you're going to drop the shoulder blades, pull back, add the elbows for depth. Make that a smooth transition best you can. Okay, now it's time to add weight. Grab your dumbbells. Hinge at the hips. It should look like a deadlift where you've got the weight over the shoelaces. You're going to feel the weight hang down under the abdominal area. And then the rowing begins with the same technique we've been talking about. Shoulder blades down and back. You're going to make sure that your shoulders are not anywhere near your ears, but they're as far back as you can get them, as far down, away from the ears as possible. Then you're pulling through the rear delts at the back of the shoulder. You can feel the blades come together. We'll do a few different angles here. Let's have a look. Hinge into position. Shoulder blades down. Squeeze back and add the elbows for depth. As you're letting it go, don't be in a rush to lower the dumbbells. Start opening the back first. You'll notice here, there's a squeeze of the back, and then the back begins to widen and open as the arms then drop the elbows. The elbows are not the first thing to move. The back begins to lower the elbows down. This is important because we're not just moving weights, we're training movement patterns. Here's another look. Shoulder blades down. Squeeze them back. Add the elbows for depth. Open the back for width and lower the elbows. Notice the back is controlling the start of the movement and it's also finishing the movement. This is why we want to make sure we're actually using the back muscle in the row exercise. It is a back row, not a bicep pull. We don't want to be using the arms and creating a drag curl, which we'll cover in another video. For now, the focus here is on the back. Shoulders down, away from the ears, retraction between the blades, and then pull the elbows in for that extra depth. All right, everyone, so that's it for today's seminar on back rowing, contracting the back muscles. I hope you got a lot of value out of that teaching and that you can now understand that it does not begin with pulling weights with your hands or using your arms. That's the last part of the movement where the elbows are getting drawn in, but it all begins with the back. You want to bring the large part of your back together, squeeze the blades, and get a contraction. Remember, slow down, get good quality mind-muscle connection. Lower the weight to get better contraction with a minimum amount of effort that you can learn the pattern and then you can overload it. Don't go after the amount of weight first. Go after form first. Technique matters. So learn the techniques, and that's why we want to invite you back to our channel. So if you haven't already, turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos when they come out, because I want to make sure that after all these years of experience, I can pass it on to you and give back. All right, thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel, share the channel. Most importantly, use the information you've gained today to do a better job when you're rowing.